So, as you may or may not know, there are tons of videos that show images of like fireplaces, and they are really quite beautiful. They make a wonderful backdrop during the holiday season or anytime you just want to feel that feeling of warmth and coziness. But are you actually getting warm when you watch that image? Not really. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. Channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. They truly love, love, love helping people keep their own hard-earned money. How you doing today? I hope that this audio video, as always, finds everybody doing well. Yeah, you look at those beautiful embers, with the beautiful coloring. It just makes everything look so pretty. It gives you the illusion of warmth. But if it's like 35 degrees and you turn on your TV and put that image on, sad to say, it is not going to warm you up. I don't care how loud you play the music, it is not going to warm you up. This reminds me of something. It's like sometimes some people try to give this illusion that everything is going really, really great economically. Some people try to paint this picture, but if the people aren't feeling the picture, it's just like that TV with the images of an ember, but you're still not getting warm. See where I'm going with this? Anyway, let's jump right into this. You could still stay afloat no matter what the economy is. I know. Some people may or may not believe it, but you want to know the ones that do believe it? The ones that live the frugal lifestyle. And if you're not, or if have ever done frugality, I invite you to try. I invite you to try. You don't do it overnight. You learn how to be frugal because the basic methods make a lot of sense. One of the biggest things is to live below or within your means. Okay, if you know that you have X number of dollars per month to work with, you do all your necessities, you pay all your bills, you have your grocery budget, everything in place, and a little wiggle room and savings, you will be a okay. But if you live within this like fantasy world where you think you could do more, and you're borrowing money from your credit card and taking away from your future, that's not really a good thing. But following like common sense practices, for example, such as this: when you go to the grocery store, buy the things that you actually use that happen to be on sale. Some people only shop the sale items, and they do very, very well doing that. That is an amazing practice. And they sent you their meals not with just a one-time only meal. Usually they'll get 2 times or maybe even 3 times. These are like little practices that make a lot of sense. Or perhaps they'll consolidate all their errands into one day so as not to use up a lot of gas. But the main thing that frugal people do, they make wise choices. They take their time. They're not like jumping into a choice like so quickly. They might take a minute to really weigh out, well, does this work out? Am I buying something good quality? This and that, all the important stuff. A frugal person has no problem buying, as we used to call, secondhand furniture. It may be secondhand furniture, but it's still new to you. And are you getting the great result out of it? So, no matter what kind of stories you might be hearing about, no matter what the economy is, if you follow the basic principles of frugality, you will always keep afloat. And a lot of the practices are not that difficult. Do you always have to buy clothing brand new? Not really. Sometimes you take a look at the thrift store and you'll see something you really, really like at a fraction. Sometimes you do get a better deal brand new, but look for the better deals. It all depends. Take that extra minute. Know your numbers. Be okay with it. Stop keeping up with the Joneses. Believe it or not, all these little practices save $1 here, $1 there, $1 anywhere. And at the end of the month, you still come out the winner because you're going to remain afloat. You don't really necessarily care what the quote end of quote economy says. You need to concern yourself, all of us. We need to concern ourselves with our own economy and our own little world, which involves our families. Whether you are a family of one, two, or 10, your main focus has to be on your family first. It has to be. Then you can hear about other situations outside of it. You have to take care of your family. This is an essential thing. So I just leave you with this information. Get into frugality if you have never done so. For those who are continuing it, wonderful. Kudos. You'll always be ahead of the game and not worry about what other people think. There was a time when people would like look down at people that were frugal because they have a misconception about frugality, thinking, oh, they are confusing frugality with just being cheap. There is an incredible difference between cheap and frugality. And I'm going to do a video about that in the not so distant future. You just keep being you and just work below your means. You'll see the great results no matter what the so called outside economy is doing. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate everyone's time. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel.